What if the very same event in the market that makes one trader completely panic is the exact same moment that could make another trader's career? Well, today we're going to talk about that critical instant. It's called the gap down paradox. It's a story all about fear versus opportunity, and I think by the end, you'll know exactly which side you want to be on.
Hello, so come with me on this, okay? Let's walk through this together. We're going to follow two different traders as they face the exact same, really intense moment in the market. And you'll see their reactions couldn't be more different. And that little difference, well, it changes everything.
So first, let's set the scene. Before all the drama, there's usually this feeling of calm, right? A period of nice, steady growth. We're looking at a rising star, a stock that just feels good. This is our setup, the quiet before the storm.
Just imagine it for a second. We've all had one, a stock you just love. You did your homework, it's a great company, and it's in a strong, steady uptrend. You watch it climb day after day, and there's this real comfort in that, isn't there? That feeling of, I got this right.
And this chart, it's not just data. It's a picture of that confidence we were just talking about. Every one of those green bars just makes you feel more and more sure that you made a great choice. It feels like nothing can go wrong. It's that wonderful feeling of being in control.
But the market always has a way of testing us, doesn't it? So let's get to the moment where our story takes a really sharp, really dramatic turn. This is where that calm, predictable world gets turned completely upside down. You wake up, maybe you're pouring your morning coffee, you open your trading app, just expecting to see that familiar, comforting green. But the screen loads, and what you see, it just makes your heart stop.
And there it is, a huge, bold, red number, -18%. Not a slow dip, but a massive, gut-wrenching drop before the market even opens. You can just feel your stomach sink. That feeling of safety, it's gone. It's just a jolt of pure panic. What do you do in that moment?
Well, that brings us to our first character. Let's call them the novice. For the novice, that shock triggers an immediate gut reaction that's driven purely by fear. The only instinct is to protect what's left, at any cost.
And this is the voice of that panic talking. There's no thinking, no questions, just a raw emotional impulse. Get out now. The fear of losing even more money just completely takes over. The only goal is to hit that sell button and make the pain stop. But there is another way. Let's meet our second character, the pro. The pro sees the exact same shocking red number. And sure, they feel that initial jolt too, but it's immediately followed by something totally different. And that right there, that's the whole game. Instead of fear, the pro feels curiosity. The first thought isn't sell, it's why? A drop this big just doesn't make sense for a healthy company. It's a puzzle, and puzzles need to be investigated, not run away from. So here's where those two paths just completely split. While the novice is selling right into the heart of the panic, the pro is calmly taking a step back, looking for the one thing the novice just can't see, a potential opportunity hidden inside all that fear. And this brings us to the heart of our story today, the gap down paradox. It's what happens when the market's emotional, panicked reaction has nothing to do with the company's actual health. All that fear from the crowd just creates a temporary discount for the people who are able to keep a clear head. So, what does keeping a clear head really look like in practice? While the novice is frantically hitting that sell button, what exactly is the pro doing? What are the steps?
Well, it's not magic, it's a process. First, the pro confirms the long-term trend. Is one bad morning enough to erase months of solid growth? Probably not. Second, they check for news. Is there a real company-breaking reason for this? A disaster? A lawsuit? A quick search shows, nope, nothing. Third, they identify the panic. The selling is frantic, on huge volume, for no clear reason. That's the signature of emotion, not logic. And finally, if the trend is good, there's no bad news, and it looks like pure panic, then the pro has to consider that maybe this isn't a signal to sell. It might just be a signal to buy. You see, the real lesson in this story isn't some secret trading formula. It's about a shift in your perspective. It's about training your mind to respond differently when that moment of panic hits. And really, it all boils down to this choice. Are you going to have the novice mindset and just react to the price with fear? Or will you have the pro mindset and use curiosity to analyze the situation behind the price? One path leads to panic. The other leads to poise.
And that is the most powerful tool you will ever have. In those moments when the market feels like it's collapsing, the simple act of pausing, taking a deep breath, and just asking, why? That can be the difference between a terrible loss and an incredible opportunity.
And so that's what I want to leave you with, because that moment will come. The market will test you. And when it does, will your mind be filled with the novice's fear or the pro's curiosity? The beautiful thing is that choice is entirely up to you.